Hi, in my video today, I'll be implementing a virtual private network. I'll begin by configuring routing and remote access as a VPN remote access solution, and then configuring a custom network policy. Okay, so let's begin by installing a network policy and access services rule. You go to the server manager, rules. So it was collecting some data, add rules, next, network policy and access services, next, and from here we'll install the network policy server and routing and remote access services. Now install. Now that the wizard is complete, we'll close and minimize our server manager. What we want to do now is configure the VPN server with a static port for remote access clients. Tools, remote access. Yeah, so you right click our server and configure and enable routing and remote access. So next, choose remote access, dial up our VPN. Here I'm selecting custom configuration. Selecting everything here. Finish. Start service. Now we'd like to configure the available ports on the server. So now we would like to them down to 25. Properties, SSTP, configure 25. A warning would appear, but for the sake of this example, we can bypass that. Yes. Do the same for layer 2. Bypass the one again. Okay. So the next thing now we want to do is configure a custom network policy. So go into the administrative tools, network policy server. So in network policy server, we expand policies, network policies, and select create a new one. For the name, we could type in C. For the name, we could type in secure VPN. And for type of network access, remote access server, VPN dial-up. From here, we would add a condition. Scroll down and select tunnel type. From here, we'll select layer to tunneling protocol and point-to-point tunneling protocol. Okay. So from here, next, we leave it to access granted. And we'll choose to unselect MS Chat. And next. So under configure constraints, day and time restrictions, allow access only on these days. Edit. What we could do here is deny access at certain times of the day. And we click OK. So from here, next, and we go down to encryption, and we remove everything except the strongest encryption. Next, and then finish. So let's minimize our network policy server and switch over to our client machine. From here, we are going to create and test the VPN connection. So I'm going to control panel, network and internet, network status and tasks, manage network connections, from here we want to go into properties, put any necessary credentials, go into IP4 properties. So we'll be changing our IP address 131.107.0.20, a class 3 subnet mask, default gateway of 131.107.0.1. Okay. Close. Okay, so back in the network sharing center now, we'd like to set up a connection or network. So click connect to a workplace. Next, use my internet connection. And now you want to, I'll set up my internet connection later. For the internet address, we'll use 1.1.131.107.0.2, and for the destination name, office VPN. Now next. Now create. And the connection is ready to use. So we'll go back into our manage network connections, connect, username of administrator, domain office. Here we can see it's connecting. And now we can see the VPN, the computer successfully connected to the Office VPN. And thank you very much.